Hey Rhianna, how you doing? Okay. So the first thing I noticed about the banner ad is it definitely you want to check your size, your resolution. This does definitely does looks a lot wider than 1280 pixels. Definitely want to check that. Remember, in review, the required assignment banner size is 1280 by 300 and 150 ppi. So you want to definitely check that. Okay. In and of itself, this is good. A solid banner. I think it's pretty interesting. It grabs the attention. This is really cool. That little free kind of wavy, bubbly. That's cool. That's a neat effect right there. Good job. Um, so one of the things that we look at in this assignment is um, the consistency and the cohesive nature that the campaign as a whole has. So, and that entails comparing the magazine ad with the banner ad to ensure visual and conceptual consistency. So, in the welcome to week six announcement in the video, I had required or requested that students submit a PDF of their banner of their magazine ad along with the banner ad, so we can check for that consistency that I mentioned a second ago. But I don't see that here, so it looks like you didn't have a chance to do that. So that's why I'm saying, in and of itself, the banner ad looks really good. Now there are some things missing, specifically the masked image. Remember, we have to include that masked image. Doesn't have to be the exact masked image from assignment 2-1, but it definitely has to be a masked image. So that's missing, and we need that. That's required. The other thing is check, as cool as this is, Rhianna, we got to make sure. I mean, one of the requirements is the Arial typeface. So Arial bold italic, or Arial for that. I know this kind of breaks it down, so there's not technically a headline, a subhead, and body copy in this. So that has got to be within the Arial family. Um, Kids under 12 stay free. We need a location here somewhere. Think about, St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. It's quite a considerable difference, that location as opposed to like South Carolina. Not that there's anything wrong with South Carolina, but it's not the Caribbean. Do you see what I'm saying? It's a big difference, I think, in the way that people look at an ad for the Caribbean as opposed to South Carolina, only because it's not quite as accessible. So it would need, more in-depth planning. So I think that's really pertinent information that should be included here. Um, Other than that, I think this is a neat ad. I think you've done a good job. So, what I would like to see is I just want, I'd like, got to get that location in there. And we got to get that masked image in here. So I'm not real sure how you want to do that. But if you want to go ahead and address those issues and then repost, but include your magazine ad so we can take a look and ascertain the harmony in your campaign. Quite often, if you make changes to a banner ad, you have to go back and make some other appropriate changes to the magazine ad just to ensure the consistency of the campaign as a whole, as the campaign as a whole will be graded as more as a campaign, and less than kind of a sum of its parts. I hope that makes sense. So I guess another way of saying it is adaptation is graded. So the way that you adapt the web banner from the magazine ad, that is part of your final grade, and that's listed under adaptation in the rubric if you want to take a look at that to ensure you're covering those um, requirements in your final submission. And again, most importantly, if you have any questions, let me know. And if you want to address these comments and resubmit here, along with that banner ad, I'll be glad to provide additional comments. Okay, thank you very much.